I Am the Walrus. Bob, people have always, ever since they broke up, of course, people have been wishing and hoping and trying to get them back together, always trying to, I guess, freeze a moment in time forever, a moment that's gone, now gone for sure. But Lennon, of course, never wanted to do that, and he always seemed kind of ungracious about his partners, ungrateful in a way. I know mothers would say he's just an ungrateful pup, as my mother did in fact say, you know, when he started.
Yes, that's right. I mean, he was never mature, and that's wasn't entirely a good thing. I mean, I think the song "Run for Your Life" that we played before is not an especially likable song. Although not that I think that the basic sentiment is that far from reasonable. You know, still the way it's expressed is with a real venom, and it's not likable. But in a way, you know, I like that about it. One of the things I like about rock and roll in general is that it takes this stuff, which this adolescent ingratitude, and makes something else out of it. Yeah. Moves it forward, apatheosizes it in some way. And as far as the breakup is concerned, I'm not one of those people who ever wanted to see them get back together again. I always thought it would be an embarrassment and disaster. Not that the individual talent was necessarily diminished, although in a few cases, especially that at George, I think it was. Mm-hmm. But that it wouldn't have had any the psychological reality, you know? And that was what was so great about them. That unit quality that they had was amazing, and it was real. Mm-hmm. There was a chemistry there. You know, recreate that chemistry.
Yeah, I think it wasn't Lennon in a way cursed, in a sense that if a reporter approached him and Lennon said, "I don't want to talk," then his not wanting to talk became important. That became part of his statement, part of his...
Well, that's the way it is with the famous.
Yeah.
Everything they did, I mean, you can't escape it, you know. He had a better take on it than a lot of famous people, but finally, you know, it's not a force that he could control either. Mm-hmm. So, sure, everything he did took on a significance, and all of his worst traits were magnified, probably in his own mind as well.
Yeah.
I think that's when Reason went through all that therapy, and why the relationship with Yoko, which is really a respite from all that, became so obsessive. Mm-hmm. I mean, that was an incredibly obsessive.
Can we hear something from John?
Yeah, well, this is his declaration of independence on what's called the Primal Screen album, also called Plastic Ono Band.